Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Thrash Reviews, where yours truly, Thrash Maniac 99, continues to review upcoming hard rock and heavy metal albums in the calendar year of 2016. And while I'm doing this, Raw the night after WrestleMania 32 is going on, and it's New Day versus League of Nations. I'm just hoping New Day wins, so you might see me turn over there a couple times during this review, but anyways, as you see in the title below, this is gonna generate some debate, I betcha. This review is the review of the newest album from Japanese J-pop metal band Babymetal. Of course, Babymetal's been making waves ever since they went viral on the internet a couple years ago, and they've had a record out in Japan, and at first there was this big explosion going on in Japan. Now it's starting to kind of filter over a little bit around the world, and I know that there was some people out there who thought this is going to threaten the landscape of metal. I don't see it as that. I think it's helping metal. It's people who may not be into metal but listen to Babymetal might get converted over into listening to bands, you know, along the lines of, say, Metallica or something like that. And I'm also watching Raw, and the New Day retain the tag team titles. Hooray! But anyways, so we get to this new album, which is called Metal Resistance, and let's get into it. So the first track I want to talk about is Road of Resistance, and this song, boy, you want to talk about an interesting song? This was it, featuring Topman and Sam Topman, Herman Lee from Dragon Force on guitar. So this was like melodic thrash metal and power metal with the band and the girls, the three girls, singing over top of it. And this was a fantastic opening song, I thought. You know, the styles really meshed together really well, if you ask me. And that's all you can really say. The next track I want to talk about is Karate. And this song kind of was more of a mainstream metal kind of song, kind of reminiscent of Killswitch Engage or early Five Finger Death Punch, bands along those lines. And this song was really catchy, really well executed, and that's all I can really say. The next track I want to talk about is Sea Anger, which is probably the most unique song on the entire album, is in the fact that it features some technical death metal styles with the girls singing over top of it. It's like musically you're hearing some influence of Suffocation or even Decapitated at times with that real hyper-speed technical death metal that those two bands are capable of doing. And I just turned over to Raw, and Sheamus just kicked Wade Barrett. So I think Wade Barrett is done. But, without further ado, back to the review. Yeah, Sea Anger was probably my favorite song on the album because of just the chaotic nature of this song. Oh, wait a minute. Bray Wyatt's showing up on Raw. I'm sorry if I'm getting off track. I'm also trying to watch, Raw here, and the Wyatt family's beating up on the League of Nations. But, back to the review of the song. Yeah, it just was one of those interesting songs, combining that J-pop vocal style of the three girls among top of technical, brutal death metal. Really interesting. I didn't think it would be humanly possible, but I guess these girls and the backing band made it work. So there you go. And then the last track I want to talk about is No Rain, No Rainbow. This was probably the softest song of the album, kind of like a classical Barry Manilow kind of ballad in a way, and it was just very beautiful, and the girls' voices among this track was absolutely, it was a beautiful singing song, if I do say so myself, so that is why I love this track. So overall with this album, some people, I've seen reviews, a couple reviews on this album. One of the reviews I watched, which was from Sam Dunn of Banger, felt that this album didn't feel united with the backing band and the three girls. I disagree with that. I think they both the backing band and the girls did an excellent job on this album. The sound was great on this record. And the overall songs the song list was really consistent. There was one song on the album called Alabama Fever, which kind of had a bit of a techno vibe to it. Didn't really hit me too hard. It wasn't a bad song, but that was probably the one minor complaint about this album, was just that one track. Other than that, all the other songs was very consistent, amazing tunes, and catchiness. So for all the metal elitists who are now going to look at me like I'm Public Enemy #1, fuck yeah. It's my opinion. It's one man's opinion, so that's all that matters. So overall, maybe a controversial rating, maybe not. 87 out of 100. This was a fantastic album from a band that made their fame via going viral on YouTube and stuff, and now they are, I cannot talk apparently. Now they have officially backed it up with a great album, so I am interested to see where this project goes. So, what did you guys think of Metal Resistance by Babymetal? Leave a comment down below, and let me know what did you think. And as far as next review, I've still got plenty more to do before Friday comes around. I still got to check out Metal Church, Ragnarok, Caliban, Joe Bonamassa, Artillery, Rotten Sound, Spiritual Beggars. Because this Friday we got 3 albums that are all big. Zakk Wylde's solo album, Deftones, and Eshon. So those are going to be interesting to check out. But anyways, 87 out of 100 for Metal Resistance by Babymetal. Peace out, and have a good Monday night.